Looking good. Glad you could check in. We're getting ready to ship out of Anchorhead. See if we can pick up any signals from the old Zerka base. In the meantime, we got a new lead. Cam has hit the jackpot in those files you lifted from the Gamorreans.
Oh?
What have you figured out?
One of the files was a personnel listing. It named everyone who worked at Zerka's Tatooine facility.
Most of the employees are long gone, but one stayed on planet after the Zerka base was abandoned. If we can find him, he might be able to tell us where the facility was, what the device is.
Maybe we could make Lexende back off.
Probably not, but sure. His name is Gromit Kurtzon. For a while he was something of a drifter, finally bought a little moisture farm.
Will he help?
You think he'll cooperate with us?
Hard to say. He was a security officer back in the day, but that doesn't tell us much. My big worry is that Lexende and his enforcement squad will get to Gromit first. Try to keep him quiet.
Stealth is key then.
That's alright. I know how to be fast and discreet.
By the time you're through investigating Gromit, we'll be set up at our new forward base.
We will?
From there, we can scout the Zerka facility itself. As soon as you find anything, come out and meet us.
Sure. Will do. Let's go find Two Creek. The wrong way. Road's this way. It'll take a moment to get there. So whilst I do, we'll go ahead and skip. See when we do. See you when we're there. Okay. You may have been wondering why we're over here instead of over here where Two Creek is. It's because I realized that the Gromit Kurtzon is to the north, just as I reached Outpost Solara. So, decided to fast travel back here and then head north, and then come back over to do Bugged Out later. Because I'm almost positive that's just going to lead us straight into the Dune Sea. Let's go ahead and go over here and get Gromit. Just to our left.
20 more minutes until I'm leaving. Then the doors are closing, Walner. I love you like a brother, but the doors have to close, huh? You weren't here before. You came all the way out to my farm to fix my machines?
I need information.
I'm here about Zerka, your old employer.
Zerka? No, my corporate credit has expired. It's just me now. I started to think you wouldn't come. Most chaps think it's too dangerous out here. But the Sand People, they keep bashing my vaporators. Lizards chew up my guns and alarms. This place used to be a fortress, but I just can't fix things anymore.
I don't know about Zerka.
Gromit, focus. Tell me about the Zerka base.
Zerka was good, but I bought my equipment from Agricorp and Balmoran Arms. Better for a farm. You'll fix it up, won't you? I sent the credits. I need those repairs to protect me.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Let's say I am here to repair your farm. Why don't you explain what you need?
It's the vaporators, and the perimeter sensors, and the emergency guns. They need fixing. I think it was the Sand People. I have the parts. It's just, I'm scared to leave my home without the sensors working. It's shameful, I know.
Let's go fix this guy's farm again. only fixed one of them? That's weird. Didn't need that. One our speeder.
The console. It says you fixed everything. You really fixed it. Back before, I could have done it myself. Not so much anymore.
Tell me about the old days.
You must have been pretty tough back then.
You know, I used to be a security guard for Zerka, but they've been gone for years now. They left me alone, and I've stayed by myself.
So you were a security guard.
What exactly were your duties at Zerka?
I was a security officer at Zerka's Secret Weapons Division 7. I was so proud.
What'd they do there?
Any idea what Zerka was working on?
The scientist's project, it was all secret. Zerka never told us what was in that cave. When it all went wrong, I had to lock up the base, leave the others behind. I left the desert and the horrors and went to Anchorhead.
You were the last man out?
That explains how you survived when no one else did.
I think that's enough from the old man, don't you?
You're Zerka. I recognize your uniform.
Pity the sun's dulled his brain. But then I suspect he was never too bright. Yes, Gromik, I'm with Zerka.
Hey, Alexander.
If it isn't my old buddy, the corporate stooge.
Oh, you have a pet name for me. How sweet. Zerka found out about Gromik a while ago. We disabled his perimeter sensors and waited to see if anyone would come.
You broke my moisture vaporators.
Those two, yes. May I continue? Our honeypot seems to have caught a few flies. And now, I'm free to murder you and the old man together.
I'll beat you.
You won't last 2 seconds against me.
I'm speaking to you from an airship 2 kilometers above ground. I can target you with turbo lasers and drop droids on your little heads. The advantage is mine.
We have to get to shelter. Follow me.
Sure.
He can't get to us here. We'll be safe.
Well, that was exciting. I'm disappointed I didn't get to fry you. But I can settle for your asphyxiation. Enjoy being buried alive, my friends. Enjoy.
He's wrong. He's wrong. First, here. This is a cache. The Zerka files I hid years ago. I buried them all over the desert, and this is the first batch. You can have them.
Sorry about all this.
I didn't mean to involve you with Zerka again.
You heard the hologram? Zerka's trying to kill me now. I don't owe them anything. And my friends from the base, they can't be hurt. Now, I had an escape planned when I built this place. There's a back entrance to take you outside.
What about you?
You can't just stay here.
Go on. I need to rest a while. I need to wait until they stop watching my farm. If you want the other files on Zerka, you'll find them in the desert. Just don't let them get away with this.
Will do. Okay, let's go find these files. Northwest and southern ones. Head to the north first, since it's the closest. Got 1. And 2. And 3. Now we just gotta go find Representative Fowler, all the way at Outpost Solara. This is fast traveling. Then head on over to to the Bugged Out mission, to Creek.
Try to appreciate the scenery, Camus. Most people never get to visit a place like this.
This is a horrible place. No wonder Zerka built their base in the Dune Sea. No one would ever want to look for it here.
They'll adjust. How was your visit to Old Man Gromit?
Just a few problems.
Aside from Lexende burying us alive, it went all right.
Too much to hope we'd seen the last of him. Mind if I see what you got for your troubles?
These are official Zerka records from Secret Weapons Division 7.
Schematics, survey maps. Looks like Gromit came through for us. Don't go anywhere. I think we're gonna need you.
Okay.
Alright, we should be able to determine a rough location of the base from these charts. Problem is, the sands have shifted over the last few decades. We'll need some geo readings to determine the facility's exact coordinates.
How do we do that?
What does taking these readings involve?
The data isn't hard to get, in theory. I can give you a field scanner that'll dip into the sand, put us on track. But a lot of this territory is unexplored. Locals talk about sand people communities, crate dragons the size of starships.
That bad, huh?
I was afraid this would be too easy.
If you take readings in a couple of places, I can figure out the base location. Meet me back here when you're done. Take it slow and be careful.
There, and then should be around the same area as our main, hopefully. Not in the... What's the problem with this one? Do this at? It's not down. Can't zoom in. There we go. Always frustrating. Always frustrates me when it does that. Makes it finicky. Should be directly at the center. Are we going down? I think we might be. Should be a small little path right there. At a counselor phase.
Valley here. The data's coming in. Looks like this will give us what we need, but... I'm getting an energy signature not too far from you. Some sort of installation, cloaked from long-range sensors. If you would, head on over and see if there's anything there. Could just be a glitch in the scanners, but I doubt it.
Don't know if it's this way or not. Could be up. I think it might be up. Oh, shush. One of the things about Tatooine, especially this small little area right here, it's a bit confusing, a bit of a maze. Wrong way. I was looking at something else while we were doing that. Got a bonus to kill 15 of these guys. I remember this one. Even though I recently did it on the Jedi Knight. This specific part. That's where we moved on straight into the Dune Sea. Missing that for some reason. Is he dodging? That one.
Still a few minutes before those scans are processed. Huh. What about...
Hey, look who made it back.
Bad news, Fowler. That reading was a Zerka listening post.
Blast. Lexende must have set it up. Now the cyborg freak has our data. Zerka can find their lost base as easily as we can.
Found something then?
I take it that means the readings came through?
Yeah, machines are sorting through it now, but if Lexende's on the trail, we assumed Zerka came to keep us out of the facility. Maybe we were mistaken. Maybe they want what they left behind.
Gromik's files. We saw some things.
Yeah. Turns out Zerka didn't come to Tatooine to build or test the device. They found it here, underground, an artifact powerful enough to wipe out a planet just buried in the desert.
Tell things went wrong.
Disaster struck, and they left it behind.
That's what I'm thinking. Camus, has the computer cross-referenced the scans with Gromik schematics?
Yes? It looks like the main entrance is a few kilometers away. What about the door codes?
There's a bunch of relay towers around the base. They'll have a mess of data, the codes, along with old communications. Downloading everything from the relay towers will allow you to get into that base and destroy the device. It can't fall into the wrong hands.
On my way.
I'll be there as quick as I can.
Be careful in the base, in case they left traps, or if Lexende finds you.
That'll do, Camus. Time to let professionals finish the job.
Will do. Also time to go see Two Creek. I was forgetting his name. Shush. Excuse you. No need to be so incredibly rude. How do we get up there? Never mind. There's the ramp. Simple. Easy. It's a large area. Feeling I'm gonna have to fight my way out of here.
Ah, the Crate Dragon Fang. And in perfect condition. I'm deeply impressed with how you handled those Geonosians, Captain.
Remember that Sith we heard about? She controls the Geonosians, and she wants to meet Diago.
The Sith is behind the attacks on our operation? How do you know?
She told me so.
For a being of pure evil, she was surprisingly forthcoming.
Typical Sith. Start negotiations by blasting everything in sight. Let's hope that Jedi from my club puts the Sith out of our misery. We're going to an underground water well the natives call the Light Spring. The boss turned it into his private retreat. Now that we have the Fang, he'll let us into... Oh! What now?
Kubrick, the palace is under attack! Imperial commandos! They're tearing us apart, breaching the security doors!
Diago will be furious if this palace falls to the Empire. Only one thing to do.
Run away?
Join the Imperials and meet me at the Light Spring.
Yep. A little twerp.
You're gonna leave me to clean this up?
I'm not abandoning you. I just don't want to die.
So you are, in fact.
Good luck. See you at the Light Spring.
Aren't you being damaged?
Hello again. I was afraid you might have forgotten our agreement, so I sent some friends to jog your memory.
Were they close friends?
I just, shot a few of your pals. Hope you don't mind.
They weren't that good friends. You promised to arrange a meeting for me with Diago. I want it. Now.
I'll tell you where he is.
Diago's at a place called the Light Spring. I'll send you the coordinates.
See? That wasn't so hard. I just sent the all-clear signal to my soldiers. They're retreating as we speak. Oh. Or perhaps not.
There a problem?
What's the matter? You can't find the exit?
Not exactly. Apparently, little Neriel has decided to poke her lightsaber where it doesn't belong. She's killing my soldiers at the palace's main door. Be a dear and throw her off our trail. Then meet me at the Light Spring. I'll see you there.
Yeah, sure. They were off your trail, all that. Definitely. Totally not gonna tell her where you are. We're friends. Oh, she killed him. At least I get the loot.
They wouldn't surrender. Why don't they ever surrender?
Because you're enemies? Maybe you should ask louder.
I don't think they hear too good through those helmets.
Please don't make jokes. People have died. I'm disappointed to see you in this place after our last conversation. I thought you'd learn to stop associating with criminals. Why are you here?
Give me your reason first.
You following me, Jedi?
I heard about this palace back at the club. I came hoping to find Vavron Zare, but it seems I've just missed her. If you know anything about the Sith's current whereabouts, please tell me.
Sure.
Zare's headed for the desert, to an underground well called the Light Spring.
You did the right thing informing me of this. Stay here. When I confront Zare, it will be a horrific battle. You won't want to be around. May the Force be with us both. Farewell.
Yep. I'll bring the popcorn. I do believe there is actually an option where you can watch them fight. Which of course, be wrong. It has been many years since I've done a Smuggler storyline. Hoping there's an option to watch them fight. More entertaining that way. However, we are going to go ahead and end it here for the day. So, thanks for watching, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.